The ocean is a world apart, holding secrets in its silent depths. Down where sunlight never reaches, the remains of great ships rest, vessels once hailed as unsinkable, unstoppable. They set sail with hope and pride, but the sea is indifferent to human ambition. When the ocean claims, nothing can resist. Imagine if every legendary ship met the same fate, vanished beneath the waves, their stories lost to darkness. The sea does not care for luxury or might, it treats all ships the same. Its depths are a graveyard of human dreams, a museum of ambition swallowed by silence. This is not just about metal and wood, but about people, their courage, their last moments, their lost hopes. The ocean remembers the music that stopped, the lights that went out, the promises broken by the waves. As we journey through these disasters, we'll feel the cold spray and see the dark water rising. We'll witness the true power of the sea, a force that humbles even the greatest creations. The pattern is clear pride, then a sudden shocking fall. These ships were once stars in the sky of human achievement, now vanished into the abyss. The ocean's embrace is final, its memory long. Let's descend into this timeline of disaster, where every echo is a reminder of the sea's might. Here, the greatest names in maritime history rest side by side, united by fate. The story begins in the cold, silent deep. April 1912. The Titanic, a floating palace, glides through the North Atlantic, unsinkable, or so they believed. An iceberg waits in the darkness. The collision is barely felt, but the sea is already pouring in. Calm turns to chaos. Lifeboats are too few, the water is freezing, and the unsinkable ship slips beneath the waves. Just 3 years later, the Lusitania sails off Ireland's coast, another symbol of hope. A German torpedo strikes without warning. The explosion is instant, the end swift. Panic erupts, the ship lists, water floods in, and in just 18 minutes, the Lusitania vanishes. Over 1,000 lives are lost. The world is shocked. No ship, no matter how grand, is safe from the sea or the violence of war. These tragedies echo through history, reminders of the ocean's power and the fragility of human achievement. The Atlantic claims both giants, their stories forever linked by disaster. The sea's lesson is clear. Pride and progress are no match for its cold indifference. In the end, the ocean always wins. The timeline of tragedy continues, each loss a warning. The next chapter unfolds in the heart of war. World War II turns the ocean into a battlefield. May 1941, the Bismarck, Germany's pride, is hunted and crippled. Surrounded, battered, and burning, her crew scuttles her to avoid capture. The Atlantic swallows the wreck, leaving only silence and survivors adrift in the cold. 4 years later, the Yamato, the largest battleship ever built, sails on a final mission. American planes attack relentlessly. Bombs and torpedoes tear the ship apart. The Yamato capsizes, a massive explosion marking its end. Thousands perish. The Pacific closes over the wreckage. These warships, once symbols of power, are reduced to twisted metal on the ocean floor. The sea is the ultimate victor, indifferent to the ambitions of nations. In war or peace, the ocean's depths are a grave for the mighty. The next tragedies are closer to our own time. The ocean's hunger endures even in the modern age. January 2012. The Costa Concordia, a floating resort, strikes a rock off Italy. Darkness, panic, and chaos follow as the ship rolls onto its side, a modern tragedy broadcast worldwide. But the deadliest sinking happened in 1945. The Wilhelm Gustloff, packed with refugees, is torpedoed in the Baltic Sea. Over 10,000 people are aboard, most are civilians fleeing war. 3 torpedoes strike at night. The ship sinks in under an hour, the water is lethally cold. Few survive. The loss is greater than Titanic and Lusitania combined. The tragedy is immense, yet often forgotten, lost in the shadows of war. The sea does not discriminate old or new, war or peace, its power is absolute. Each disaster is a stark reminder technology and hope are no match for the ocean's might. The stories of these ships are warnings, not just memories. The sea's appetite is endless. Even today its dangers remain. The final lesson is one of humility. From Titanic to Costa Concordia, every sunken giant tells the same story: human pride, humbled by the sea. Each ship was a marvel of its era, yet all were claimed by the same ancient force. The ocean does not judge, it simply endures. These stories are about us, our dreams, our failures, our vulnerability. The sea is a vast, indifferent wilderness, giving life and taking it away. The fate of these ships is a lesson in humility. No technology can tame the ocean. The sunken hulls are not just relics, but warnings, reminders that the sea's memory is long and its power eternal. Their legends endure, haunting and inspiring us. For every triumphant voyage there is the possibility of a final silent descent. The ocean is the silent witness to our history, forever guarding the secrets of those lost to its depths. In the end, the sea always has the last word.